Hey folks, it's Tankerl and I'm here at the Moto Razer event in LA and I've got 4 phones to show you today. The Razer Fold, the Razer Ultra, the Razer Plus, and the regular Razer. So let's get started with the Razer Fold. This is the new folding phone, book style phone from Moto. It is a beautiful 6.6-inch 1080p 165 Hz display in front and a vast 8.1-inch 2K display 120 Hz inside. Both of these displays are LTPO. This phone is 4.5 millimeters thick. It's pretty thin, so not quite as thin as the best phones out of China or the Z Fold7, but very close. And more importantly, unlike the Z Fold7, this has a really great camera setup. 3 50 megapixel cameras. There's a 50 megapixel camera with OIS and face detect autofocus. It's a f/1.6, so really nice big aperture, big sensor too. We have a 50 megapixel ultra wide, f/2.0, and a 50 megapixel 3x telephoto, f/2.4. So again, better camera setup than the Z Fold7, in line with the best out of China, which is great. But it is quite a camera bump, of course. Yeah, so basically, as you can see here, it's got your standard control. It's got a brushed metal finish on the sides and the edges. And overall, it's a really nice device. Now you're gonna say, what's the caveat here? It is an $1,899 phone with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. It does not have an 8 Elite Gen 5, which is a bit of a bummer. Not quite sure why they did that. In terms of storage and RAM, you get 16 gigs of RAM, 512, and 1 terabyte of storage. Pretty standard fare. The other big news is 6,000 milliamp hour silicon carbon battery. This is in line with the Oppo Find N6, which is one of the best Chinese folding phones right now. And you get 80 watt wired and 50 watt wireless charging on top of that. So that's pretty exciting. Honestly, this phone feels and looks great. It's really nice and thin, really beautiful. Camera system is on point, nice displays. The only kind of issue here is the price, $1,899, still pretty high, especially when you're not getting an 8 Elite Gen 5, but an 8 Gen 5 as the processor. So that's one phone. Now we have 3 more. This is the Razer Ultra for 2026. Hasn't really changed much. The big news here is with the batteries. So this has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery now, up from 4,700. Now they were using silicon carbon before, but this is the latest silicon carbon battery technology. As you can see here, it's got the same 7-inch display as before. It's slightly brighter though, at 5,000 nits instead of 4,500. I'm basically focusing on the differences because overall this phone hasn't really changed. There's a Snapdragon 8 Elite in here. Front display is the same, 4 inches. You got some new Pantone colors. You can see here, this is an Alcantara finish. So yeah, the camera system has been improved a little bit. You still have 2 50 megapixel, a main and an ultra wide, but the main sensor uses low-fic technology. That's lateral overflow integration capacitor. It means it gathers a lot more light, so better at low light. So that's the latest sensor technology basically. So that's it. That is the Moto Razer Ultra for 2026. Very nice phone. I mean, it was pretty awesome last year, so I think they couldn't mess it up. This is the Razer Plus in its signature mountain view color here. It's kind of a greenish color. It's beautiful. We have the same displays front and back. We get basically the same processor. This is a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, so it's kind of getting a little old, to be honest. They haven't changed that. What they have changed is the battery capacity. This has gone up to 4,500 milliamp hour from 4,000. So that's a big improvement over last year. The other thing that's changed is the camera system. Remember, one of the things we hated about the last 2 generations of the Razer Plus was that it had 2 50 megapixel sensors, a main, but it had a 2x telephoto, no ultra wide. And that honestly was kind of a pain because really having an ultra wide is kind of critical. So they fixed that. Now there is 2 50 megapixel sensors, of course, but one is an ultra wide, one is a main. There's no 2x telephoto. You can use that big 50 megapixel main sensor to basically get that zoom if you need up to 4x like you would on a normal phone. So that's the Razer Plus. Now we also have the Razer base model. This is the Razer for 2026 and this really cool pattern. Again, nothing much has changed here. We get a bigger battery, 4,800 milliamp hour versus 4,500 last year. So again, we're getting the latest silicon carbon battery tech here, which is really exciting. Same 6.9-inch main display, same smaller front screen, same overall body. Now, another thing that's improved is with the cameras. This no longer has a 13 megapixel ultra wide, it now has a 50 megapixel ultra wide to match the 50 megapixel main. So basically, across the board, these phones have been kind of refined and fine-tuned and improved. Razer, Razer Plus, and Razer Ultra for 2026. Now, there's a couple of more little things that they were announced today. This is the Moto Buds 2, and as you can see, they come in only one color, which is unusual considering all the Pantone goodness that Moto usually has. It's two-tone though. These use the LHDC codec for high resolution audio, which is cool. This has ANC, long battery life, basically a nice pair of earbuds from Moto. Hopefully they're decent. We'll have to try them out, but that's it. USB-C. Good stuff. Finally, there is a pen in this beautiful little carrying case, and you can pull it out, and it's an active pen with a button here, little Motorola logo on top, slides back into the silo here, USB-C for charging. This goes with the Razer Fold. You can use this pen on the inside and the outside display. Now it needs to be paired. Once you pair the pen, you can use it. And again, this is something the Z Fold7 doesn't support. And the best Chinese folding phones like the Oppo and of course the Honor Magic V6 also support. So big deal that you can get a matching pen for your folding phone, but you know, you need to carry this around to charge it and stuff, so maybe a little bit cumbersome. But the other thing is there's a bunch of Pantone colors for all these phones. This also comes in like kind of a really dark blue that's almost black, but I think the white looks really great on this Razer Fold. And I'm excited to try this out because I've become quite the convert to folding phones that are book style phones. So you know how YouTube works. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, click the bell below, comment and tell me what you think of this phone. Would you buy this over an Oppo Find N6 or an Honor Magic V6? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Remember, this is a supplement to my podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. I'm on all the major platforms, so please subscribe. If you want to hear my thoughts on this phone, you're going to have to listen to the podcast. And remember, if you want to support me, there's a Patreon, patreon.com/TNKGRL. You'll get a video version of the podcast a day in advance every week for $5 a month if you subscribe to the Patreon. So in addition to the audio version that's free, you can get video and see these devices. So folks, stay tuned. I'll have more videos soon. Until then, cheers everybody.